Hartenstein.
What a game he had on Sunday night in Denver. The Nuggets won't forget about him.
As Gordon lets it go from downtown. The first. He's been the best mid-range shooter this year, well over 50%, which is ridiculous. As Banchero just got met at the rim. Holmgren introducing himself. Dort, yet again from the outside. Nothing but nylon. And the box out by Wendell Carter on Hartenstein after the miss. On the three, the drive, and Black in transition. Magic looking for another three, couldn't get it. Thunder getting 2 All-Stars yet again, second consecutive year. Shea the lob up to Hartenstein, he was wide open.
A lot of times you gotta let that play out.
You thinking that's par for the course for a rebound? There's a steal. As SGA wants to give it up, Holmgren in a lot of traffic, it pops right back to SGA, and he's got the 2.
That's what's called a Midas touch. He didn't expect to get that ball back. He was trying to pass it.
Thunder trying to limit this Orlando offense. There's another steal right in the hands of Cason Wallace up ahead. Dort on the wing. Little give and go. Ball tapping around. Williams pulls up and good offense leads to the 2.
Cambridge made another tough shot for his 4th point here in this first quarter.
Black able to blend the 2.
Oh, and I think it really helped. Well, how about this? They know this guy is a pick and figure out, okay, we've done our job. We've made SGA give up the basketball. Now he has the basketball as he steals it. And look what he does. That's going to be an and 1.
Making a little bit of time here. Caruso into the front court. Caruso slices in, open man. Wiggins beats the buzzer to close out a fantastic first quarter for the Magic. Meanwhile, the Thunder put up 39 points on the offensive end, and the lead is 25 prior to that make on the baseline. That was Desmond Bane as Wiggins just all kinds of space. Getting right through that Orlando defense so far here in the first part of this game.
Yeah, that was a tough game, too. And it's tough to win wire to wire with anybody.
It's a double dribble!
Especially considering it's a tough shot to finish.
Still scoreless. 0 for 5 from the floor after missing that last jumper on the previous possession. And Wagner finally gets one to go from deep. You are just dying to see a lefty big man as Hartenstein backs it up with a block on the other end. Wallace is going to settle for jumpers prior to that. There's another cut. Joe with the left hand. Nothing but power.
Right now the Magic just want to try to get to halftime and try to figure out what happened.
And Carroll, you can contemplate it. You don't have to answer it right on the spot as Carter squares up right at the free throw line. My goodness, Orlando, just a night to forget so far. As SGA short on the 3. And Black quickly up the floor. Trying to drive on Caruso. And a little finger roll.
Was one of the ones who fought for players to get what they now know as the Union.
Head of the Player Association, and Banchero off of a rare Thunder turnover.
We all know that was a battle and something to watch when when Russell Westbrook was here. I mean, he broke that record.
Offensive rebound, Holmgren, the turnaround putback.
Did you always hear about Player Association?
Affected a lot of change, a lot of good changes. Suggs.
And the Magic have gone to a zone defense now.
Dort, fly by 3, now a naked 3, and he catches it in. Shea dancing with the basketball, hard drive, left hand, flipped it over to Holmgren. Shea got decked.
And I asked Thunder assistant coach David Akinyoye what's been key defensively. He told me in terms of game plan execution, the Thunder did a good job playing with all 5. Everyone's out there on a string.
As Desmond Bane quickly moving, fires it over to Suggs. Off the catch, and that 3 goes down. So they're starting out 0 for 10. Holmgren, the pass, SGA, right at the free throw line. This the good look. It pops over to Holmgren. Holmgren using that length with the left hand. Gets the layup. Holmgren in the right place. And he's into double digits with 10. Suggs, and that one's going to rattle in. His career, that's how many injuries he's had. Hartenstein, and count it was the foul.
Man, I didn't realize how hard coaching was, so I said I'm going to stick with broadcasting.
That might be one of the better decisions. Just think about it. You got more sleep, less stress. Casey Wallace is not one of those guys who's going to emphatically dispute the call line. You can kind of just see his smile there. He thought he got all balls. Banchero on the step back. Shea's got a little cold here since that scorching start. Black had the feet set. Missed the shot. Mark Daigneault was ready to call a timeout. Bane on the putback. Now he does call the time.
Liberty looked like one leg up, and everybody's waiting. That's a nice move.
They had a stretch from December 1st to January 18th where they alternated wins and losses with the exception of 2 losses. And Shea again on the drive, the miss and the putback. Kenrich Williams on the other side. Shea's been looking for his offense, but the shots have not been falling. Caruso nearly busted up that pass. Black on the drive, nothing but defenders there. Shea on the bench here on Caruso at the rim. Now he's got nothing but space. An easy two, didn't dunk it. It was just a soft guy. See, that's like a quarterback looking at his receiver. I put it right there for you.
Yeah, we called that play.
And that's back-to-back triples by Orlando. Bennett drives in, kicks out. Suggs, and another 3. Back out to the perimeter. As Hartenstein trying to go to work in the post. Little shovel pass outside. Joe, the step back 3. Isaiah Joe. Another night when he collects 3 threes. That's back-to-back games. He's got 6 threes. And the Magic come right back the other way. That is Howard. Wallace. Nice pass. Everybody fell asleep on Hartenstein. He's got another slam. The thing that stands out the most on that Isaiah Joe 3, and it's something that you and I have referenced over the course of the season, as Desmond Bane finds the bottom of the net from 3. The footwork from Isaiah Joe to set himself up, not only to get behind the three-point line, down by Hartenstein. Holmgren. He's got to get the bounce. We're going to have 5 different players in the game in double digits. Hartenstein able to rack up another board as Isaiah Joe, one of those players in double digits.
Thunder with a 43-17 advantage in bench points.
Holmgren already with a double-double. He's got 2 more. And the Thunder going to be in San Antonio tomorrow night, taking on the Spurs. Final matchup against San Antonio. And Joe just keeps it going. He is seeing.
And especially when they've been pressed into service by default. And I say default, I'm meaning that you just got so many people hurt. Lou Dort.
He was a little jolt off the bench. And then a 3-point shot off the catch.
You know, we've had some great ones, though, where it has come down to the end. In the last 2 or 3 minutes, they really dig in and defend. I remember a handful of years ago, one of Kobe Bryant's last All-Star games.
You know, it's positionless basketball this year, too, folks. I mean, positionless All-Stars. They weren't, drafted or voted in by position for the first time this year.
That the Thunder going to be facing as Wiggins snaps with a sidestep.
Before the All-Star break. So, to your point, that's very difficult. As Joe will get about a better look as he's now all game. And he does work.
Over the course of this season, over the course of the 40 wins that they have now racked up, and this one is right up there.